Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna have a wonderful lentil soup in Arabic style. I absolutely love like Lebanese, Moroccan kind of cuisine, and I miss some of the restaurants which I absolutely loved in Dubai. So I learned how to make this soup at home in order to bring this kind of Arabic flavor to the home. It's super easy recipe. It's like a no-brainer. It's just like adding few ingredients together, blending it in, and basically that's it. The only warning here I have for you: do not do this recipe when you're starving, when you're really hungry, because this soup, it takes a long time to cook. It's quite cheap to cook, it's very easy to cook, but it takes time to cook because lentils, they need more than an hour to be fully ready. So this recipe would be something you prepare in advance for your kind of like a week meals, you know, like you prepare it the night before or while you're working on your projects at home, and then you eating throughout the day. I'm serving as a lunch soup for myself. And also this absolutely delicious soup, it's super cheap to make. So if you're trying to save money for something more important in your life, or you have a big family to feed, I think it would be also a great recipe to have it. I mean, in my country, lentils, they cost for around like €0.50, 20 cents, somewhere around there. It's super cheap. And for the water, you can use tap water if your country is actually safe to use tap water, and just like a few more spices here and there just to add to bring the flavor, and voila, you're gonna get the soup of your dreams. Of course, if you only like kind of like Arabic cuisine. In some other video I'll show you how to make like a pumpkin soup, which is also to die for, super easy. So without further ado, let's make our lentil soup for the week. So the first step, while we are warming up the water, we are washing our beans. That's extremely important that the pieces are clean. Don't add them straight in the water without cleaning them, otherwise it could result in the farting effect. So if you don't want to fart all day long, you have to wash them properly. Or maybe it's a myth, I don't know, I'm not a scientist, but yeah, this is what I know. But maybe this part of my knowledge is also incorrect. It's just something, you know, people always say, and yeah. So to remove any unpleasant effect, we wash them until water comes more or less clear. I mean, you don't need to be like over obsessed with it, but it has to be more or less clean. Okay. And now we are adding them into water. So I added 1 cup of beans. I'm using this regular measures, you know, this like a measuring cup. So 1 cup of beans and this much water. I think it's like 4 times of water. You have to like put a lot of water because this soup, it takes a lot of time, and lots of water will be evaporated and lots of it would be absorbed by the pieces. So yeah, you have to add like really a generous amount of water. So while I'm waiting my soup to boil, I will add salt. Let's add a little bit more. I measure everything. Then we will add coriander, just few seeds. Goes here. Then I'm adding some kind of like this soup bouillon type of thing. There is also different kinds. You can add like this stuff, or I mean there is many different kinds. So if I would measure with these cubes, I would add half of the cube, but since I'm just testing the new spice in this one, just add from the package. I'm not even sure if you're supposed to add the whole package to the soup, but this is what I do, just for extra flavor. Then we're gonna add garlic. So here is 2 cloves of garlic. I just cut a little bit, but it doesn't matter, you don't really need to cut it. And here is onion. Since I had a very big onion, I just used a quarter of that part. You can use just one small. Goes also here. Then the turmeric powder. Okay, that's enough. I hate turmeric powder, so I add just a little. So it's kind of tastes like a proper Arabic soup without this horrible taste of the turmeric thing. I almost forgot to add the carrot as well, so I just cut it half carrot. The reason I don't care about like the shape and size is because everything gonna be blended at the end, so it doesn't really matter how you cut them. While this soup is boiling, and it would take like more than an hour, it's absorbed all flavors together. So after an hour, the soup looks quite good. Maybe a little bit too much water, but after we blend it, I think it would be just enough water. So I believe like the amount is on a good side. I will remove the foam. I like to serve this soup with the pita bread or with the rye bread. Today I'm going for the rye bread. So we will cut in square. Yeah, prepare the oven while you're cutting actually. Here we will add salt. Then powdered garlic. Olive oil or thymian oil. Is it a thymian? So there is like a herb. Yeah, put whatever oil you have. Olive oil is good, but I have this kind of flavored oil, which is gonna be even better. And now we just mix it and kind of like massage it. And this will be going to the oven at 180 degrees for maybe like 10-15 minutes. Our soup is definitely on a ready side. It looks just beautiful. Meanwhile, our bread is getting crispy in the oven. We're gonna blend the soup. So at this point you can try your soup a little bit. If you're serving for somebody else, do not put your spoon back. It's excellent, enough salt, enough turmeric, enough everything. And if you feel like your soup is a little bit like way too liquidish, you can just put on the higher heat and evaporate part of the water. Or if you feel your soup is way thick, you know, like a puree, then you just add water and it's not a big deal. You should not worry. Do not add here cream or any other stuff. You will only destroy the beauty of this soup. My soup is just perfect. For a garnish and the beauty of my soup, I will add parsley as well from my little garden. This soup is truly everything you would ever want. So we will add little bread like this. If you like black pepper, you can add it. You can skip it as well. And our little parsley. And voila, the soup is ready to eat. Soup looks truly amazing, and I already did a sneak peek with like a spice test, and it was wonderful. Let's check with our crispy bread. But as I said, you can add pita bread with it. You can also warm it up in the oven and it's gonna taste delicious. You can even put something in the pita bread. I like to put tomato, onion, sometimes I make tabbouleh salad. It's gonna also go so well with this soup. It's excellent. It's everything what anybody would want it throughout the week after like a rainy day or heavy working day. Something easy to warm up, and this soup can stay in the fridge for definitely a couple of days. I keep even like throughout the week, during the week, and it tastes great. And usually it's not a good idea to keep something with like onion in the fridge for a very long time, but it definitely can hold like 2-3 days. And for me, I don't mind, like I didn't taste any kind of weird aftertaste, even if I warm it up after like 4 or 5 days being in the fridge. It tastes exactly the same, and it's a few of the things you would like really pre-cook it, because I hate like a pre-cooked meals. I prefer to cook meals every day, because sometimes when it's like for a long time in the fridge, it doesn't taste the same, most of the food. But this soup, it tastes exactly the same as as it should taste. As it tastes on a day 1, it's gonna taste exactly the same on a day 3. Guys, halfway into the soup, I realized I forgot one more thing. You're supposed to add lemon on top. Good that you're still watching the video. I will enjoy my soup. Hope you enjoy this little video. Let me know which kind of soup is your favorite. Something you like as your comfort food throughout the week. This is definitely mine, together with pumpkin soup. It's like on a seasonal base, so I love pumpkin soup, I love this soup, and I think, yeah, this is my main go-to, but a couple of more I do cook, and I will definitely share it with you. So do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to put the comments down below and put a like for this video, especially if you like to eat healthy, to eat like high quality food, and you just like kind of this high cuisine, fine dining. And my recipes, it's all about like fine dining, which is easy to do it at home. Of course, for like a complicated recipes, better to go to a professional restaurants with professional chefs. Here I share something that fine dining places serve, which you can like easily prepare it at home. Like I didn't mention, but like the loaf bread, my main idea where I got it from is the Four Seasons Hotel in Dubai. They have like this nice stand with this sweet brands, banana bread, vanilla bread, chocolate bread, so this is from where I get like this type of inspiration, and I copy the recipe because I don't know, I kind of maybe have a talent to put the ingredients in exact like, and I understand the recipe so much, what I should omit and what I should add in order to recreate the stuff I tried in some restaurants. And this soup reminds me of the soup I absolutely love in Alcázar Hotel, Al Fairuz Lounge. I love to have tea there, and sometimes I order this soup. I never ask those chefs the recipe, but to me this one, it tastes exactly as the soup they serve there. So maybe next time I'm there, I'll have a chance to talk to some of the chefs, maybe not, but yeah. But you can always request. I even had a tour of Burj Al Arab kitchen level, so where they prepare all the food, catering food for their guests. It was very interesting. I cannot show you the pictures because it was not allowed to film, but it was definitely interesting to see how they do all the breads, all the sweets, how they prepare food for the Burj Al Arab guests. So quite experienced in a fine dining area around the world. I do recommend you to also eat at home as if you would eat in the fine dining places. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!